It's now proved beyond any doubt that Mr. P.C. Chidambram is an accomplice with Mr. A. Raja in the atrocious scandal of 2G spectrum. On the advice of Finance Minister, Mr. Raja moved ahead and reached where he is. There are letters written by Mr. Raja to Prime Minister which clearly establish that the whole cover-up operation was done at the advice of Mr. P.C. Chidambram, taking the Prime Minister into confidence, and the person who had opposed the way the spectrum was allotted in 2008, January 2008, himself became a part of the cover-up gang, of the cover-up operation, joining Raja as a party and a part of the whole operation cover up the loot of India. I have a letter dated November 7, 2008, written by Mr. A. Raja to Dr. Manmohan Singh. It's dated November 7, 2008, and it clearly establishes that Mr. Raja acted on the advice and inputs given by Mr. P. Chidambaram and held a press conference as was advised to him by the Prime Minister with a purpose to hush and cover up all the sins and the crimes he had committed. And it says that, respected sir, Vanakkam, kindly recall my meeting with you on 4th November 2008 along with Honorable Finance Minister, that is Mr. Chidambaram, in connection with 3G spectrum auction and one-time spectrum charges for 2G. During the discussion, you have advised me to meet the press to explain the policy and rules being adopted in granting new licenses and spectrum allotment in accordance with the TRAI recommendations. So, very innocently and like a nursery class boy, he is acting as per he is being advised by Mr. Chidambaram and Dr. Manmohan Singh. This letter establishes the whole thing. Mr. Raja held a press conference on November 7, trying to cover up all his criminal deeds and scandals, and for it he was given inputs and advice by Mr. Chidambaram, and he very politely, humbly and like an obedient student informs the Prime Minister, according to your advice, I addressed the issue in the press conference today, that is 7th November 2008, and explained the related issues including dilution of shares as explained by the Finance Minister of Messrs. Swan and Messrs. Unitech, who are the new licensees. A copy of the brief press note issued in the press conference is also enclosed for your kind perusal. And here is a copy of the press conference notes. Friends, this shows that a sort of a gang, a mafia, the people who are supposed to protect the interests of the state, to protect the revenue interests of the state, becoming party to the loot of the state, to the loot of the people of the country. This establishes that while Mr. Raja, as per the advice given to him by Mr. Chidambaram, justified the share allocation to Swan and Unitech, the same thing now comes completely exposed while they both the companies sold off windfall gain to a company Etisalat DB, which is known to have a Dawood Ibrahim connection, and now Enforcement Directorate has imposed a 7,000 crore fine for violating FEMA. This is unprecedented in the history of India. One could have understood that if the British colonialists or the foreign invaders were ruling India and they were taking the wealth of India outside the country, or shielding the corrupt and the looters of India's wealth, but they are born Indians and they have become a party, an accomplice to the unprecedented loot of wealth of India in the most brazen and unashamed manner. Mr. Chidambram is no less a wrongdoer than Mr. Raja. He does not deserve a place where he is today. He deserves a place where Mr. A. Raja is today. This is something which goes against the interests of the country and which is a violation of the law of the land, which is an abuse of the constitutional power given to them by virtue of being in office. This is in completely contradiction to their Raj Dharma. Mr. Chidambaram and Dr. Manmohan Singh, they are supposed to protect the interests of the nation. They are there because the people have voted them, mandated them to be a guard, to be a protector and guarantee safety of the constitutional norms, but they have become a part of the gang which is looting India. The notice by Enforcement Directorate to Etisalat for violating FEMA is a clear indictment of Mr. P. Chidambaram. He must face the law. He has compromised the responsibility given to him by Constitution, and he has acted against the interests of India, against the interests of the people of India. Friends, I would like to have the second issue about Mr. Sibbal, but before that, whatever I have said, I would like to say it in Hindi. हम बताते जो पत्र अभी हमारे पास में है वे ये सिद्ध करते हैं कि श्री चिदम्बरम भारत की लूट और वित्तीय अपराधों में श्री राजा के समकक्ष उतने ही बड़े आरोपी और अपराधी हैं। श्री राजा ने 7 नवंबर 2008 को प्रधानमंत्री को पत्र लिखा जिससे यह सिद्ध होता है कि उनके तमाम अपराध और घोटालों 2G स्पेक्ट्रम के बारे में उनको ढकने के लिए श्री पी चिदम्बरम ने उनको आवश्यक मार्गदर्शन और सलाह दी थी, और उस सलाह के चलते हुए उन्होंने 7 नवंबर 2008 को जो पत्रकार वार्ता की उसमें उन तमाम घोटालों को ढकने की उन्होंने एक बेबस कोशिश की, क्योंकि उनको कहा गया था कि आपने जो कुछ भी गलत कर दिया है अब उसको कवर अप करो ताकि जनता में ये संदेश जाए कि आपने कानून के अंतर्गत ही काम किया है। और इस पत्र में उन्होंने लिखा प्रधानमंत्री को कि आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री वणक्कम, कृपया स्मरण करिए कि आपसे मेरी जो 4 नवंबर 2008 को वित्त मंत्री अर्थात श्री चिदम्बरम जी के साथ जो 3G स्पेक्ट्रम ऑक्शन और स्पेक्ट्रम चार्जेस जो 2G के बारे में थे, उसके बारे में जो आपसे बैठक हुई, उस बैठक के उपरांत आपकी सलाह के अनुसार यू हैव एडवाइज्ड मी, आपकी सलाह के अनुसार मैंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की है और उस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के जो मुख्य बिंदु हैं वह मैं इस पत्र के साथ संलग्न कर रहा हूं। और इस बिंदुओं में यह लिखा गया है कि उन्होंने जो ये स्वैन और यूनिटेक को एक मनमाने ढंग से कानून के विपरीत और चिदम्बरम की प्रारंभिक सलाह के प्रतिकूल जो शेयर बांटे वे उचित थे, न्याय संगत थे, राष्ट्रहित में थे। ये तमाम बातें उन्होंने अपनी पत्रकार वार्ता में करके इसका नोट प्रधानमंत्री को दिया। ये सिद्ध करता है कि जितने अपराधी राजा है, श्री चिदम्बरम साहब भी उन्हीं के समकक्ष अपराध में संलग्न व्यक्ति हैं। उनका स्थान वहां नहीं है जहां वे आज हैं, उनका स्थान वहां है जहां श्री राजा आज हैं।